Good night. Thank you for tuning in. Good night and welcome. Good night. Welcome. Good night and welcome. Welcome. Welcome and good night. Hi. How are you? Thank you for being here. Welcome to everyone that is coming in. Just do me a favor, touch the like button for me. Kaylee, good night. Oh, yeah, getting caught in the rain. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I did put on my raincoat. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you for your love. Thank you, Paisley. Thank you very much. Wild, wild. You can't be caught because you're wild. Heart cream. Good night and thank you. Good night. Thank you very much. Hi, thank you for your heart. Thank you for your love. Thank you very much. You get caught in the rain. Caught in the rain. There's a song like that, you know. You're caught in the rain. Hearts breaking crane. Those names. Or Skittery Kane. What's the origin? By the way, what's the origin of that name? Good night. Understand. Of course, it have to share. Thank you. That's the thing, have to share. You don't have to bite. Don't keep it for yourself, my dear. See, because if it was for sale, a lot of person would not able to buy. Some wouldn't get it, even if it is in good supplies, because there are some people who would have hold on to it and would not share it. So if it was for sale, we wouldn't have enough money to purchase it. So it's free, and we should make it free, and we should share it with everyone. You see, I love share with the animal. Look at the people that have animals, have their dog. You know the amount of things that is happening. I met a man in Canada, and he said to me, he said, I'm a rich man. I have no children. I have no one depending on me. All I have is my dogs. And I am willing everything to my dog. That's how much he loves his dog. Now you tell me how. So I said to him, really? He said, yes. Everything, all my assets will be willed to the dog. So I wonder who, I, I attempt to ask him who will be the caregiver for the dogs. Because he would have to leave something for the caregiver. Maybe he may not know. Yeah. So you see, that's all you love. That's all the love go you share with even the animal. But one thing I wouldn't be sharing with the snakes, because I don't like snake. No time. So I wouldn't be sharing with the snake. I would believe in snake alone. Yeah. But good night. And yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. That's the reason why we can have it. Yeah. So you see how deep the love is that we share it with our plants or our animals, even the inanimate things. Share it with our buildings. As some people love it's as if they love the building. They you love your shoes, you love your clothes. Yeah, you just share, share. Have a good night. Thank you, my darling. Thank you for the rose. Thank you. And the same goes out for you. Enough blessing or many blessing or heap of blessing. Whichever one you want to say it. You know? Bless you in, bless you out. Bless you. Bless the family. Bless everyone around. And give you strength to carry on. They have a song say, God give me strength to face another day. Carry on carry on something in this way. So, da 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 da. I remember there's a song. God give me strength to face another day. Carry on the rough road. Mhm. As I go along, I'll remember it. Thank you for coming in, and I welcome to each and every one. For those that are my audience supporters. Hi, Josh. How are you doing? Good night to you as well. Are you good? Good. Yeah, I am sure you are. For those that are coming in, could you please grant me the favor and touch the like button? Just set up the algorithm of the channel. Put up the algorithm, set up the algorithm of the channel. The other day I went on the beach to do the live, and the rain started, and I could hardly get my raincoat on. So the live have to end abruptly. Picking up my shells, and I'm gonna post a picture after that rain. I get two big fish. They were there throwing lines, and a man give me two big fish. The both of them weigh something between 13 to 13 and a half pounds. Yeah, I couldn't get to do the live, but you know. So, as Wall said, share the love. Yeah, they were there, and after they make their cut, I take it up on it. I'm gonna post it maybe tomorrow, so I post that one. Yes, thanks for the new supporters, new subscribers, and the continual supporters that I have. I love you all. I respect and I appreciate you doing so for me. Thank you. I thank you very much. Because without you, there is no me. Without you, there is no me. I thank you for your support. Except I still the other day I put out something and I have seen one person responded to it. Hello, good night. Thank you for being here. I am good. Well, good. In the spirit, not the one in the bottle. Just my free spirit. In a panic? You don't change that name yet? Hmm? Maybe the name work for you still. Don't listen to me troubling you with that name. I'm not troubling you. But don't let the name be you. Don't let the name be you. Inner panic, don't let the name be you. Hello. Today I am good. Let the name just be the name, but not you. I don't want you to be panicking. I don't want you to go into no depression. I want you to live above the tide, ride the wave. Yes. Don't get into any depression. Nothing that to put you down. But keep your head above the water. If you love music, anything coming in depression, you just start, whether you're listening to your music, or you're singing your music, or you're playing your music. But music is a good therapy, very good therapy. It's like when you start listening to some songs that really make sense. It's just take you away because it's soothes. Music soothes. So when you think you're going to get panic, anything that is going to disturb your peace, I know it's just a nickname. That's why I'm telling you, don't live. Don't let the name get you. Live above the name. Let it just be a name, and the name is not a part of you. Okay? So, you love music, anything come your way, just sing or play your music because music is a therapeutic, is therapeutic. Yes, which is so good. Reggae give you good, but yeah, sing it. Yeah, do something for you. Yeah, man. It's a, um, if you have animals and you have music playing, not loud because music is not noise. Music should be music. Noise is noise. And you'll just see them lay down, listening to the music. Yeah, good, 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 good. Anyhow, again, I thanks everyone to be here, and I ask everyone to like, give some likes, give the thumbs up button a touch. For those that are having birthdays, I wish you all a happy, happy birthday. This month is almost finished. We just start this month and we are ending it already. Saying goodbye to May and hello to June, which is the bridal month. A lot of wedding went on in the month of June. Honestly, I love soul's music. Anything in soft rock, that's me. Because some of the some of the songs that sing as music, it's like you're not hearing the word, you don't know what they're saying. But I love soul music. Anything soul and love music. I love those. I go for those. Good night, Miss. Yours truly. How are you tonight? Okay. Yes, Mel is here. Yes, Master. Mel is on spot in our shimmery blue. It is good for us again to be speaking with each other. And the comment section, you communicate with me. I am to do a poll. I am thinking what I'm to do the poll about. I'm going to put up a poll. Apparently not tonight. In a panic, you're getting shout out there. Um, but I'm going to put out a poll. And I am expecting the poll to be supported. I need each one that comes on support the poll. For those that having birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. If it is today, tomorrow, or the other day, have yourself a happy, happy birthday. And God bless you and keep you and prosper you as you go through the year and the next year to come. Have yourself a happy, happy birthday. For those that have persons that sick, and it's a long time I don't shout out to the students. Students, let your light so shine. within the area that you are pursuing. Study to show yourself worthwhile, yourself for the job that you are pursuing, for the position, for whatever. If it is a trade, if it's something to work with hands and brain, fine, do it. But don't give up and let no one stop you in your tracks. Let no one tell you it is hard. Without you try, you won't know if you will succeed. Exams now are swinging in the air. A lot of persons is going to do their exam. And thank you. Thank you. That's my color. Persons going to do their exams now. Put your head to it. Have yourself water to drink. Stimulate your brain because your brain power use up a lot of water during all of this time. So sip your water and hit the road. Hit the road. Hit your book. There is nothing better than when you have something that cannot be taken away from you. And when you have your education, when you have your experience in the many ways, there's no one that can take it away from you. No one. Promote yourself, lift yourself, let your self-esteem rise. Don't let down your self-esteem. So students, and for those that have students in and around them, at their home, their children, keep supporting and keep encouraging. If you realize you're going to do something, whether and you're not making it there, just make a step over. For instance, if you're doing IT and you realize that, oh, I don't think IT is for me, step over to technical drawing, step over to engineering, step over into something else. Because sometimes the thing you try to pursue isn't that's not it. I know this lady, she went and did her exam. She and I went and did a um exam, and she passes the exam. Yeah, I passed the exam. She failed part of the exam, and we were to do a license that you can work in any of the government place, but you have to have your license to do so. And just one time I sat around the computer, they do the explanation of it. And that one, the prometric, you have to pass it full 100. No half or quarter. You have to pass it. And just one go I go, I pass it. And she went the fourth time. I guess yesterday or the day before she called me and she said, I'm done. I'm not going anymore because I'm always feeling it. But what is failing her? Anxiety is one of them. She's so anxious. And even though I am not in the exam room with her, I can't be because I'm not doing the exam. I am finished. And I'm saying to her, take it easy. Take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Ease yourself. Computer is just a computer before you. Do not look on the others that are around you. Because we went into, how they put it, you're in a little cubicle by yourself, and about, I think it's about 12 or so. I don't think it's so much, but each one is in their own little cubicle. And it's not that you can look, you can just reach to the person beside you because you're part of. And I'm saying to her, just relax, take a deep breath, and The instructor is there, you have a question that you don't understand well, then it come up, you can always ask him. He's not going to tell you the direct thing, but he's going to give you something pretty close, right? So you figure it out. And even when the she say, oh, you pass it and I'm trying, and she's trying the full time. Yesterday she said, I am done. I am done. Because when she's conscious that she's going to do the exam. She's conscious that this is a government thing and you had to pass it. So she's so conscious that and anxious that she sit there, her hands sweat, everything. First time that used to happen to me. I know that I am going into an exam and my hands started to sweat profusely. I am until I bring myself to it and say, oh no. It's like I took up a book. It's like I'm just reading a book. And I comfort myself with that. And she keep failing and fail, you know. She to me she fails so easily because there are two questions and you look at the question. I said to her, read the question, process it, read it again. As if it's even to do any mini miny more. She always, she fails, right? She keep failing. So this is the time when panic go ahead, everything. But just brace yourself. Have yourself a good drink of water. Let it look you are going to just be reading a book. Approach the thing with confidence, not with fear. Do not fail yourself before you go into the exam. Because if you fail yourself twice time, you're a fail. Go in with the confident, confident yourself enough. Do not put anything else in front of you. Just pretend like you take up a nice storybook and you're reading the book. And as long as you study, if you see something on the paper, even if you never remember, it's going to come as you start reading that paper. It came right flowing to your brains. Yes, you remember you read this and it says so. So don't go into your exam. Don't approach your exam with fear. Approach your exam with confidence. Confident yourself. I do it. I can do it. Yes. Don't go into it and, oh my God, I don't think I'm going to pass. If you do that, you're twice time a failure. Yeah. And sometimes when you go in, you realize it's not so hard after all because I did study. You know where to put. Don't swat your exam either. Don't swat it. Because guess what? When you swat your exam, it is easily to forget. Don't swat it. Do it. Memorize and read, widen out, way out, around. Because sometimes what you read is not what you get on the paper. But because you read the news, you listen to the news, you do this, you listen to the sports, and up came a question on there about United. Okay, you were listening to the sports or you were watching the sports. So therefore, that came to you. Aye, good night. Name a car for what? For edit? So when you are going to do your exam, you are studying, studying, and you are studying to pass your exam. Do not wait until the night before the exam. That's the time you pick up your book and you are trying to go through. And no, don't swat it. Do it before. Relax your mind. Relax yourself the day and the night before the exam. Get to your bed early. Have a good rest. Exporting done it. Good night, sir. Good night, mom. I don't know. Good night. Let me not get in trouble here. Right? So it is important for you to do so. After you are see the unrest that the student them have the other day and were saying that they won't get their exam done and all the rest of it. Studying for 4 years and no exam. No. So for you that are not in such position, hit your exam head on. Hit it head on. Go in confident. Your shoulder wide and your chest high. Go in confident. And you will pass. You will pass. Do it for yourself. Make yourself proud. And when you do that, you will make everybody else proud. But first, make yourself proud. Don't say, I'm going to make mommy and daddy proud. Uh-uh. I am going to make myself proud. When you look back on what you have done, yes, you're proud. This is when you are proud, everybody, family, friend, and well-wishers are proud of you because you have made it proud. Okay? For those that are studying, for those that are going for their exams. Yes. Okay. So, it is nice. It is peaceful right now. Although many unrest around the world, wherever you are, you can say you are peaceful, keep yourself from out of the unrest. Because there's so many unrest going on. You're wondering what is really happening. You don't know what is happening. You're not understanding what is happening. But keep yourself away from some of the condition that will, just disturb your mind. Now, for those that are far out of my time zone, I welcome you. Welcome to listen to the live. Welcome tuning into the live. Maybe you might not get tonight's live, but tomorrow you can watch this live all over again. You can share the live. You can share, like, share and like the thumbs up button. Give the thumbs up button a like. Then send up the algorithm of the channel. Soft answer. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous word stir up anger. Many of this done day after day in and day out. Name a car for edit, Mercedes Benz. Day in and day out. Might cannot beat right. Might cannot beat right. A lot of persons there are some things that happen, and they think they should, if whose mouth is the loudest, or whose voice is the loudest, sorry, whose voice is the loudest, who can speak the loudest, who can speak the strongest, who, and it doesn't work like that. Because you can have your right and throw it away. Your right will be in your hand and you throw it away. For instance, the police stop you along the road. And when the police stop you, hello, good morning, good evening, or whatever it is, I am paper, well, a sergeant or whatever they give their name is. Um, you were speeding, or don't tell the police that, no, I wasn't speeding. Listen to him. It is so easy to say, I am sorry. And even if he wants to be rude, you keep quiet. You keep quiet and listen. Hello, good evening. Thank you for being here. I love your shimmering green. What is that, King Watson? Yeah, I love your shimmering green, King. Right. So instead of having a toe-to-toe argument, he's, can I have your papers? Let me see your car papers. Yes, it is in your rights to ask certain things. It is in, okay. It is in your rights to ask certain things. But some of the times, it's best for you to be quiet. A soft answer turneth away wrath. And grievous words stir up anger. Sometimes they wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Sometimes they have an unrest in the house before they get out. And surprisingly, sometimes they take it out with them. Thank you, sir. They took out that with them, and the first person that step out of line get the wrath of their mouth. Don't be a toe-to-toe. You went to the somewhere to get service, and they asked you to wait, and you keep looking on your time. Oh, 5 minutes gone, 8 minutes gone, 10 minutes gone. Don't start quarreling. No, do not quarrel. Don't start an argument. It's easy for you to get up and ask them, with all respect, I am here. You said to wait X time, and this is 12 minutes of the time gone. Okay, sir. Okay, ma'am. I'm coming. Oh, you went back and you wait. But don't just get up and start going and going and going and going and going and going. Because one wrong cannot make a right, or two wrongs cannot make a right. If you wrong, because the person now is going to respond to you and respond to you in an ugly way, and you are going to respond back to the person, and you are going to respond in a disrespectful way, and it's going on and it's going on and it's going on like that. Watson, no, no. Just step back, look at yourself, and when you got through, thank you and go. Sometimes you have to let the person look different in the way they behave, because their behavior is going to show up to them. But the way you handle it, that's the different way. Sometimes sometimes let people think that, oh, she don't understand or he don't understand. Yes, you understand. But you're not in the position to be going yap yap with you, yap yap with you, yap yap with you. If it's reached a point that you have to defend yourself respectfully, you are going to defend yourself with wisdom. You are going to chip in wisdom in it, because you can hurt, and you can talk to the person in such way, and you have never said damn out of your mouth, and they have to look back in themselves in what they're doing. You went to the workplace, you went to the places where um you have to rely upon them, but then you went to go, yeah, well, they're not paying taxes over. You went to do this, or I went to do that. And sometimes they are rude. Don't be rude with them. Don't answer a rude word. Before you answer a rude word, it's easy for you to say, I love you. Or you don't answer. Silent is a big weapon. And a lot of people don't realize silence is a big weapon. Soft answer turn it away wrath, but grievous word stir up anger. The tongue that is wise, the person that is wise, use it understanding. Used knowledge. The person that is wise in this situation, they use knowledge in it. So you're not going to be going back and forth. You said, me said, da 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 da. Nonsense. Big nonsense too. Nonsense. You don't do that. Use knowledge. And of course you'll get through and say thank you. Why? You've seen the officers stop persons, and instead of having a reasoning because they are saying something, you're ready to be upset. I am going where you stopped me for, and then you don't need to do that. It said respect those that sit above you. Now you are in their hands. Yes, they delayed you a little, but just use knowledge. Do it the right way. Get the hell out and keep it moving. Eh? Get out and keep it moving. Our tongue causes us a lot of trouble. And some person, they said, well then, I have all the knowledge in the world. And they quick to say to you, I am educated. Not because you're educated, you act stupidly in what you're doing. Use knowledge. Use knowledge. This man was painting, and of course it is a psychiatric patient. And the man that is good in his head. All his bolt and nuts are well screwed in and tightened. The madman make a ladder, and every time he was painting on the job in the same institution where the man is. And every time he come, he don't look at a ladder for himself. He didn't buy one, he didn't make one, he do nothing for himself. Um, and he came and he borrowed the madman ladder. When he finished using it, he put it down and he went. And the man watched him and he never said, see $1 here. And the man not asking him any question. And he wait until one morning. He took the ladder and he was way up there. And the madman come and said to him, say, you know, give me something, no man. He said, I don't have anything, looking down on him. And the man who they claim mad, he said, hold on your brush, because me taking my ladder. Hold on your brush, because the brush is yours, but the ladder is mine. And he just pulled the ladder from under the man. Down came the man and his brush. And they asked him, he said, ladder, the brush is his. And he tell him to hold on him brush, because him taking his ladder. So he just pull him ladder out. He uses, the painter didn't use knowledge. Because if he continue want the ladder to use, he should at least do something for that man. Even a promissory note until he get down. But not honoring the man to say, well then, you're using my ladder every day. Let me make you feel good. Let me give you $1. The man took his ladder. The ladder belonged to him. He used his knowledge, so he was wiser than the man with the brush. He tell him said, hold on your brush. I take in my ladder. And that was what he did. So in situation, we have to use knowledge. We have to use knowledge. God gave wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which covers the 5 that the system said we have. And what is the 5? You're hearing, you're seeing, you're touching. God said wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. When David just turned king, 2 women have baby in the same, let me say in the same ward. And one woman baby sleep and never to wake. And she swapped the baby with the other lady while she was sleeping, and took her live baby and put her dead baby beside the mother. When the mother wake up, the mother said, this is not my child. The lady said, oh yes, it's your child. This child is my child. And that was a squabble. And the first test he get. At those times, you have to go to the king, not the judge, to get justice. And, you have people look into your case and tell you what and what. And when they went there, the one with the live baby, which is not her baby, insists that the baby is hers. Look at the trial now. Poor king can't find who is the right owner of the baby. So he said, okay then, what I will do, I will put the baby in 2. And you get a half, and you get a half. The one who is not her baby said yes. She agreed up to the point, yes. The one who is the rightful mother of the baby said no. it is better for you to give her the baby than put the baby into, because that was going to be a dead child. So this was the wisdom that the king used to know whose baby it was. Today I was looking at something, and this lady came and said, "This dog is my dog." The other lady said, "Somebody told me that you are my dog, and I come and claim my dog." And the both of them with the dog. And one lady said, "Rufus," the dog, "Rufus," Rufus, and go way down. And the dog look up and he says, "So that is my dog. This dog is my dog." And the both of them is there about the dog. And I was looking at it and said, "Oh my God, look at this now." Because other lady decide to defend the dog. But if the dog is yours, by the time you get there, that dog would have got up and greet you, because this is my owner and my owner is here. So there would be no questioning with the dog, because the dog know the owner, and once he knows his owner, he's going to get up on his fourth and greet, wag the tail, and move. But he was not doing that to the lady. So I was looking at it and said, well, if it was her dog, then the dog would have been greeting her. Obviously, the other lady said, "Come and pull the dog," and the dog get up, going with the other lady free walking. So you have to use knowledge, wisdom, and understanding into the cases then. If you talk too much, you will just lose it. Listen more and speak less. Handle knowledge in what you are doing. A person with folly despise correction because they don't know wisdom. They don't know understanding. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom. Folly is folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom. You'll be saying something and they can't see the knowledge in it. They don't see the sense in it. And that's a joy, because you don't have no wisdom. Yes? When you speak less, you learn more. Things you didn't know, you would know. Things you didn't hear, and you'll say, "Oh." When I was younger, a little girl, although clock was in the house, it's like as a child, you look at the clock and but you know what I learned to read clock off? It's gonna sound funny, but it's true. It's a skill. Somebody was talking and like they're saying they were reading the scale and say 1 pound, and it's where the pound, and another person said that means it's 1 o'clock, and I'm trying to process this thing. So I run and look at the clock. I look at the where the pound on the scale is, and I went and I look at the clock and see where the 1 o'clock where it's. And I said, oh, so that means you go around there, so that there, so is 2 o'clock, and that there, so. And these were two big men, because one was trying to say to the other man, you put something in the scale and it go around like you'd say, this is 1 pound. He is trying to say to him, where the 1 pound mark on the scale is exactly the same place where the 1 o'clock mark is on the clock. And after I get much bigger, much older in my teens, I try to remember this thing again. And I said, but come to think of it, him could be right. Him could be right. So I keep looking at it, and that was it. A person that don't have no interest to learn will not learn, because that knowledge is not there, and everything is folly. Everything is a joke to them. Nothing makes sense, because what? They don't have the knowledge. When you have the knowledge, you will understand, because knowledge goes with understanding. Wisdom it all. Discretion comes after. Right? So there's about a scripture that said, you cannot reason with a fool. It's like you're throwing pearls before swine. And for the persons that usually raise pig, now pig get in a distant um, paved floor that they just wash off, but they used to raise in on the ground where they make them mud, because they love digging up holes and have water in the mud. Although now they are on concrete floor, they would do the same thing. It said if you throw pearl before swine, what do you expect it to do? It said trample it underfoot, because you don't know the use of it. So no matter what the pearl look like, and you take it up and give swine, what is he going to do with it? He said just the very same way, like a person that is fool. And then they say foolish, they say fool. So you are pouring out wisdom, you're pouring out knowledge, but they can't conceive, they can't hold it, because they don't know it. And it's like nothing you are saying makes sense. They can't grab it. It is far above them. For you to come down to that level, then, sometimes you're saying, but even this looks so simple, and still you're not grasping at all. Why you think some children don't learn in school? And they say they don't learn in school. It's not learn, they can learn. But they took time. You have to invest more time into a slow person to show them that this is it. Person who is up with folly cannot, cannot, they can't hold wisdom. They can't take counseling. They do not walk uprightly. They can't take counseling. Where you said, and sometimes you listen to these things and you're saying, oh my God, why can't, what? There is so much to do and to see. It says, it said, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. And that's where you exercise wisdom, knowledge, and understanding again. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Last night we did a little skit on the live, and Belinda says, my suggestion is, um, you could sell a little coal, buy a bag of coal, and part it up and sell it. She said, it a got dirty up my hand. I said, I can give you a pack of gloves. He said, no, I don't want them something different to sell. I am not doing that. Pride, the pride of life. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before the fall. Because you're not doing it, but at the same time, this is too low or too, as you say, well, dirty up my hand. The fall came. The haughty spirit is there. I am bigger than doing that. I won't do that. It's easier for me to go and stretch my hands out and somebody put something in my hand. When the fall came, what you do? Pride. The pride of life. And because of pride, a lot of person held back in life. They will start climbing and they came back. Because this pride take you over so much. I can't make nobody see me do. I can't make nobody see me doing that. I can't make nobody see me talking to such person. No. I won't drive in this. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit. Because you feel so well in yourself, your spirit lift high. I am. There was a time when this lady, she were onto something, and when they said to her, suppose it take a switch on you and go the other way. She said, no, not. And it took a switch on her. It switched on her until it's like she shut, couldn't open her mouth. We had to be careful of how we do, say, and handle things and persons. Sometimes never say never. Because the same thing that you are saying will not, cannot, can't, the same thing happen. The same person you say, I will not have anything to do with this person. Sometimes it's not the person per se, but somebody so close and is connected to the person. There you fall right in their hand. The pride of life lead us many times down a destructive pathway. I am not working with this person. I am not doing this. I be humble. Be humble. They have a saying that said the humblest calf suck the most milk. When you are humble, you learn more. You may into an institution, you may into a company, where you're working, and with your humbleness, you end up being the head, the CEO of that company. You're willing to learn, willing to grasp things that you can even go and start your own. But with the hastiness and the pride, and you are going nowhere. You say then, but we all start in this place together. We sit close to each other on that desk. The other person is willing to learn. You think you know it all. You will not listen to anybody else because I know it. I went to school and I know it. There are tricks on these things. There is a downside to these things. And because you're willing to learn, humble yourself. Not that you are going to take all the garbage that eats on you, but you know exactly how you handle and ward off that garbage. Hello, I'm going to let you know you are throwing these garbage at me. Sorry, sir, sorry, mom, I don't respect this. You are going to put yourself into a position that they will say, okay, this person is. So there are life have a way of changing on us. And it's not that the change on us is how we change and how we handle ourselves. Some person will never make it because they put themselves in the position not to make it. Will never climb the ladder because they put themselves as if there is a sense that no man is an island and no man stands alone. Each man is their each man is their brother, each man is their own. So you don't know it all alone. You don't know it, you don't know everything. There's something you don't know that somebody you're going to learn from somebody. So don't matter how high up you are, you have to learn from somebody. Somebody there and teach you something that you didn't know. Or you think you know, but you don't know it. Or if you know it, there's a shortcut to it which you didn't know. So you know the long way, but there's a shorter way to get around, and you end up with the same answer. Pride held back a lot of person. Pride. Sometimes where you start, that's not where you are going to end. You start at something somewhere in order to use that as your stepping stone to go further. But you had to start somewhere. Children going to college, and there are children there that will took on washing for the other person that will pay them. They're all in university or so together. And okay, I'll clean out your room for you. I'll do so for you. They pay them money. That's not what they're actually going to come out to do. But they need extra cash in their hand. And the other person into a position that can pay them that extra cash. So, yes, I clean out your place for you. And I took your things to the laundry and you fold them and you give them. Another person said, oh, I'm not doing that. Oh, no, 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 not me, not me. But at the same time, they will run short of something and went to that other person and said, lend me, or I don't have that. These are wisdom. So you start down here in order to reach up there. You are going on a boulevard to reach out on the highway. Okay? So the lessons of life is more than the institution that we go, because the lessons of life is a everyday learning. Every day, everything that you saw around you is teaching you something. You are getting a lesson from it. Sometimes we do not pay attention. But if we pay attention, we realize that this lesson that the man on the street, he can teach, you can learn something from him. Because something is sometimes, oh, this is an insane person. And he speak a word that speak volume. Just listen. So we are not to be hasty in what we are doing, but be kind and be gentle in it. Shows love in what we are doing. Those young people down there, eh? We have to put ourselves in the position in order when we learn, we can teach. Because you can say to somebody, I did not get at the top of the ladder by just stay here and spring up there. But I had to walk on each thread of step to reach there. And with humbleness, you get there. And you get there today, and tomorrow you can be the boss. You can be the CEO of that place, that company, that way. Life is a lesson. And be it man, boy, or girl, life is a lesson. But sometimes we do not stop. You can learn from the trees, learn from the animals. Life is a lesson. You hear the nice game they're playing, you know? Yeah, they are. It's a game. Eh. So let us be let us be humble. Not humble to the point that you have been a doormat. That's not the type of humbleness I'm talking about. Because some person went to the point of saying they're humble that everybody come and step on them. And they're so humble. And there are some person are telling you, oh, it's because I love the Lord. God call meek, he doesn't call weak. So you can be meek, but not weak. He said meek, he never said weak. So you cannot be weak. You have to be strong and sturdy and stern, but in a good manner, in a respectful way. So you're not going to be humble that every foot come and step on you and wipe off on you and you're not saying anything. You hurt, you feel it, you're going to speak out. And you're going to learn from the great of the greatest. And when you bump into where that's not knowledge, then you throw out. So you know what to pick out, what to accept, and what to reject. This is not me. I'm not going with this. Right? Hi, Joshua. How are you, Joshua? You are from the. You learn English? Praise the Lord. English is a main. English. I don't know if it's a ball game or what, but it's a game going on there. Yes, it's important to learn English because it's a language that learns that used all over the world. Don't matter what lingua used in the other country, English uses all over the world. So it's good when you're learning English. No, I would not have you to say that. Thank you very much. They ain't animals, they are human beings. They are two boys. They are doing some game thing that they're watching there. They don't even realize that I am getting it up here. So I would not have you to say they are. They are. It's a game. It's a some ball game going on there. It's a it's a game. It's a game. They're enjoying themselves. Right? You're so loud. Okay, I have them toned down. Right? Why would I do that to a 14-year-old child? Hmm? You're old school boys. You're twins. Why would I do that to 14-year-old? Hmm? They're enjoying themselves. They're home from school, do their schoolwork, and they're just watching their game and being themselves. Thank the Lord, they're not on the street. They're here. Okay? Yeah, but that doesn't mean to. It's easy. Um, Air tone down because I'm just saying that it's flowing over here. Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much. Yes, I soon will have to end, maybe 5 minutes more because this is showing me that my battery is at 15%. Yes, pride goeth before destruction and haughty spirit before the fall. Pride goeth before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. There's nothing you can do that I can't do. I think you're a boy as well, isn't it? Are you a man? You were boys too. You were a boy. You had to be a boy before you become a man, don't it? Yeah. They're not doing anything that you didn't do. Boys have to be boys. When you are a man, then you took on the manly role. But all boys do the same thing. They have to be there. There are only going to be boys one time. Children are children one time, not two times. So enjoy their childhood days. They don't have to. They are under parent control. So that don't have to. And that doesn't have them to stop making noise if they are. Thank you very much. Yes, manager, I will have to close my live because my battery life is going down. So I will have to give me 5 minutes more. Okay. Yes, this Joshua, whoever is, um, I think he want to learn, he need to learn about children. And children is children and will always be children until they move out of children's stage into an adult stage. So you don't just listen to children and say this should happen to them, do this to them. No, 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 no. No. Everyone that is a man and a woman now were all children before. And they only can be children once. Once they pass through the children channel, they are going to the adult channel. So they can turn back to be children. So allow them to be who they are nicely. Ask you to tone down, and they tone down. That's all they need to do. Right? Okay, that was kind of distracting. The wordings were kind of distracting, but that won't ruffle my feathers. I can handle it. That won't have my feathers ruffled. Understand? So you won't get me upset. I'm just telling you nice and kind. Okay? So you see where I was talking about? A soft answer, turn it away, wrath. Mm-hmm. A grievous word stir up anger. Other persons would have quarreled. No, not quarreling with you. I'm just opening up that you will understand. That children is children. We are not on the street. We are in a closed house. And they are not on the street. They are inside. So nobody's wondering, where are they? I wonder. No, they're right here. So when I heard the noise, I know they are right here. Only thing I can say, tone it down, tone it down, tone it down. Take it down a little bit. Okay. Yes, it was good for us to be here. And we have our little reasoning. In spite I haven't seen much comment on it. Well, oh yes, what's his name? Did comment. Yeah. So, but I don't see my thumbs up button being touched. Nobody seems to like that thumbs up button. I don't know why. I would very much like to find out, which I am going to do. I'm going to find out sooner or later. Just give me time. I have to rile up. Understand? So, let wisdom does rule. And of course, the warning of the phone is here again. It's time for me to tune out. I appreciate your participating. I appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you very much. I will have to tune out now because my battery life is going down. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you that have been here tonight and support the channel. Except supporting the thumb that is sticking up. Nobody is touching that thumb. Wonder why. Somebody tell me. I'm going to run a poll to find out why the thumb is not being touched. I'm going to find out. Okay, good night. Take care of yourself and have a good weekend.